I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog. live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. A Pepito.
Hello, everybody. There we go. Yes, good to see you all. Greg T, Ray Silva, Melody Von Torture. Hey, you know, Kendall, you haven't done this in a while. You want to shout out all the bees? What is it we used to do? Something with the bees buzzing.
Oh, I don't remember.
You gotta just shout everybody out. I think you say buzz buzz or something.
Oh, that's right. Everyone chat, say buzz buzz. That's right. Buzz buzz. Everyone who's in fucking chat. Okay, we got a buzz buzz from Skymere. We got a buzz buzz from Greg. We got a buzz buzz from Commander, Sabrici, Entity, Bundle Spout, Buzz Buzz, Lady Citrix, Storm, Burn? Who really knows? I still don't know, but he definitely knows. J Money, Buzz, Melody, Life is Sleazy, Booze. That's not what I asked for. Ban him! Unmod him and ban him!
Why are you so
Genro, Buzz. He says booze. I asked for a Buzz.
Jeez.
John Michael!
That's all you get. That's all you get, chat. Boosie. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. I fell asleep for several hours, and now I'm tired. How does that make sense? You know what I mean? Lady Citrix, to me the brain, good to see ya. I still see some buzzes.
Yeah, do it.
No, that's your thing. I don't get to do it. That's not for me to do. Do what?
Oh, say maybe I do.
Yeah, Kendall's gonna start streaming soon. I made even more assets for her stream today, but I forgot to stream myself making the assets by accident. So you don't get to see them yet. She also might immediately get a job. And then I guess maybe she'll occasionally stream on
I
weekends.
might immediately have two options to choose.
She's a hot commodity, guys. I already knew it. That's why I don't nap. If I do the rest of the day, it's a write-off. Yeah. Also, it gives me this beautiful ridge of hair that I often have whenever I fall asleep. Cut it?
Yeah.
I think it'll look pretty weird if you cut it. I think it's just supposed to be laying flat.
I'll just hold it.
Yeah, just hold it down. This is how it's supposed to be. Kind of.
I'll just close the eyes.
This is how I style my hair. I say, Kendall, can you hold this side of my head for 20 minutes? Until it's matted against my greasy skull. Shave a whole strip. Maybe I should just buzz my hair. Nah.
Forget blonde case. Dude. Shaved head.
Oh, then I might actually look like Crumb. And that's too scary.
We shave. Yeah, you're right. Just say we shave everything. Eyebrows, eyelashes.
I think Crumb still has eyebrows.
Does he?
I guess I can ask him, although then we have to talk to him.
I think he doesn't.
What the hell? I'm just hanging out over here, Case. Leave me alone. Oh, sorry, Chet. I hit the wrong button. Crumb, do you have eyebrows?
Oh.
Yes, I have eyebrows. You'd be lucky to look like me, young man. I don't know if I'm that much younger than him. I have some hair on my... I have a very hairy body. I just have a well-shorn face. I could grow a beard if I wanted to. I could. Want to see this recording of me from my younger days when I had a beard? Not really. Not really, Crumb. That's not Crumb. That's not even Crumb. You caught me. It's Bert. Of course that's Bert. Whatever. Some guy came up to me on the street and said, "You're bald, you look like me. Throw on this jacket, pretending to be me from several years ago." I said, conceptually that doesn't make sense. Why would there be a recording of you in the same room that we could cut to? He said, "Stop negating me." And I said, "Okay, well, as long as you pay." All right, thanks, Bert. That was me from several years ago. He just explained the whole thing, Crumb. Well, but that was just part of the recording of me from several years ago. Is it Bert or Bert? Bert. Is it Bert or Bert? Bert. Oh, thanks so much. We're going to the streets today. We learned all sorts of new lore about Crumb being a liar. I guess let's do a little bit of news. As usual, I like to start off with bad news, so we'll get all this bad news out of the way, and then there's got to be some good news in there. It's time for some news. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Okay. I feel like I just get up. Ladies been against me. They want me to come. Hello everybody, it's Liliana Brava. It is, yeah. My only source of bad news and penis news. I can combine both at the same time. I believe it. Kendall, you want to see what you look like? You want to see Liliana's sister real quick?
Hello, everybody. Hello.
I like that ball. Really gotta fix whatever that is. Looks kind of a lot like you, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know how they look so alike.
Yeah. I honestly look nothing like Case. That's kind of true, actually. Is she single? Don't do my voice. And no, she's not. Is spoken for. By who? Someone important, probably. My beautiful song, you cut it off. Sorry, it was starting to hurt my ears. Haha. Bert, you want to hear from Bert? You want to do the news with Bert instead of me? We could give Bert we'll give Bert a shot in a minute. How many versions of yourself can there be with just slightly different hairs, Case? Well, there could also be me with hair, but no beard. I don't think that sounds good. Well, there's a reason I keep the beard. Okay. What exciting news do you have for us, Liliana? Well, good news, everybody. Oh, wait, sorry. Bad news? Well, it depends. Your political affiliation. And if it's Case's, it's probably bad news. Yeah, this seems pretty bad to me. Okay, Case says it's bad, but what do you think? On the threat from Trump, Colombia agrees to policy changes. But what if they're just very reasonable changes, Case? Seems unlikely. Well, let's dig in. On the threat from the Trump administration, Columbia University agreed to implement a host of policy changes. They did? They sure did. Friday, including overhauling its rules for protests and conducting an immediate review of its Middle Eastern Studies program. Well, sometimes you just have to review the policies to make sure you have the absolute best and brightest. Is that what they're doing? No. The changes detailed in a letter sent by the university's interim president, Katarina Armstrong, came 1 week after Trump administration ordered the Ivy League school to enact those and other reforms or lose all federal funding. An ultimatum widely criticized in academia as an attack on academic freedom, but not criticized to the point where they won't immediately cave and just do it. Well, maybe they're trying. They're not. In her letter, Armstrong said the university would immediately appoint a senior vice provost to conduct a thorough review of the portfolio of its regional studies program, starting, and I'm sure they're just starting with this one randomly, the Middle East. Oh, they just happened to start with a thorough review of their Middle Eastern Studies program. They had to start with one of the three programs targeting minority students, and they drew the short end of the censorship. Call Fiona's brother for his take. Is Fiona's brother posting about this? Wait, is he there? Is he still in school? Isn't he graduated by now? I don't really know if Fiona's brothers was there. Why don't you know more about Fiona's brother? I mean, I've talked to him a lot. I've just never asked him about college. You know, I guess unlike a lot of people, I never ask young people about college, and I almost never ask somebody what they do for work. Oh, yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, no, it's probably just because I'm not as curious about people as I should be. He's a Columbia grad. Yeah, it's not because I'm so forward-thinking. I'm just so obsessed with my own thoughts, I never even thought to ask. Wow, incredible case. Only one. Did Bert just do a Fiverr and land a full-time position? Only one way to find out. We'll talk to him for the next story. There's always another terrible piece of news that we can read. Indeed, but let's finish this one first. Columbia will also revamp its long-standing disciplinary process and bar protests inside academic buildings. Students will not be permitted to wear face masks on campus for the purposes of concealing one's identity, and exceptions will be made for those with medical issues. So, all you gotta do is get really sick, and then you can protest. I'm not sure. I don't think that's quite what that means. You think Bert's last name is Grandman. I still don't know who Grandman is. You don't know Grandman? No. Oh my god, he worked so hard for you, Case. Jeez. My least favorite thing about people is when they ask about school under work. Like, there's so many things to make small talk about. Yeah, also, though, in group settings, I feel like the question is almost always asked for me. I guess it's the kind of thing I'd want to know eventually, but usually, I don't know, it does feel kind of odd to immediately meet somebody like, so what do you do? Well, what do you do, Case? I don't know, sometimes I try to explain what this is to people, and it never goes that well. What's so weird about explaining this? What's so weird about shouting us out, Case? Kendall, how would you explain this stream?
Character stream?
Character stream. Just say you're doing the USA Network, but on Twitch. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Say you play a bunch of characters on stream.
Kendall says I play a bunch of characters on stream. I don't feel played. It's a comedy political stream. Does Case count as political?
Yes.
Kendall says I do.
You 100% do. What are you talking about?
What do I even say that's political? Liliana says all the political stuff. Case's all characters. I feel like I'm providing 90% of the character here. I've never said you weren't. I have to talk to medical and more mask experts, and the best mask for you. I need to talk to a medical expert. I'm going to say a medical mask expert. Okay. Live Space Ghost. Well, that's pretty close. That's true. Live Space Ghost plus the occasional depression over the state of the world. No, Space Ghost had depression. That's true. Any other salient points from this? This is courtesy of the AP, by the way, what we're reading. Courtesy of the AP, in an effort to expand intellectual diversity within the university, Columbia will also appoint new faculty members to, and would you believe it, the Institute for Israel and Jewish Studies Department. It will also adopt a new definition of anti-Semitism and expand programming in its Tel Aviv center, a research hub based in... Well, where else would it be? If it's in Tel Aviv, it's in Israel. Diversity. I thought you were all about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yes, let's expand our definition of anti-Semitism to include a entire state. Well, but we have, Case. Oh, they have. So if you go to Columbia, better zip it with all this anti-Semitism you're doing. What have I said that's anti-Semitic? Just all the sighs and stuff over this article. It's so obvious what they're doing. They're just completely silencing, or trying to completely silence any dissent. Well, let's change the picture to this. There we go. That's just a thriving campus now. That's also a protest. But I don't see any flags, so now it's not inflammatory. Anyway. The policy changes were largely in line with demands made by the Trump administration, which pulled $400 million in research grants and all the federal funding, and had threatened to cut more over universities' handling of protests against Israel's military campaign in Gaza. But they could have been protesting any mass slaughter of people. And the Trump administration would have hated it. I don't know if that's a defense. I'm just saying there could be any mass killing that the Trump administration is in favor of. And it's just unfortunate for Israel that they're the ones doing the current mass killing. Otherwise, you know, we could make this about the cargo or something. Jesus, Liliana. It's just rough when you're the one currently holding the bag on mass slaughter. If protesters at college get arrested for wearing masks, then cops doing the Nazi marches wearing masks should get arrested too, right? I'm sure that is only fair. You're sure that's only... Will it happen? I don't claim to have special insight. I'm saying that I'm sure it's only fair. The White House has labeled the protests anti-Semitic, a label rejected by those who participated in the student-led demonstrations and apparently by Case. I thought you protested this, but I'm being silenced as we speak, Case. I don't want my funding to be pulled. You're not supposed to be funded by the government. Yeah, but I'm not going to say no to a little handout. Cha-ching! As a precondition for restoring funding, federal officials demanded that the university place its Middle Eastern Studies and South Asian and African Studies departments under academic receivership for a minimum of 5 years. They also told the university to ban masks on campus, adopt a new definition of anti-Semitism. This is what they already told us. Anyway, they accepted the receivers, and they're also open for business. They're accepting that money. If protesters at college get arrested... DEI, according to the DOD, Uliat's statement referred to DEI as discriminatory equity ideology. That's the problem with acronyms. There's just so many words in the English language. You can really fill them in however you want. It's a form of woke cultural Marxism. Ooh, don't get me too excited. That divides the force, erodes unit cohesion, and interferes with the service's core warfighting mission, he said. So the Department of Defense has officially renamed it discriminatory equity ideology. Jesus. So that means you can now say the DOD is in favor of DEI. Yep, because now it means the racist version of that. And I have no comment. You're supposed to be my commentator. Case, I can't put this bag at risk. I have lots of investors lined up in my basement, tied to the wall, and that's not the specific way that I want to upset them. What? Don't worry about it. Full Dolores Umbridge, I guess. Might not be a fan of Harry Potter, but I guess it was prescient in that particular book. Whoops. All right. Well, thanks, I guess, Liliana. And thank you for... Actually, no thanks. Honestly, I realize I have nothing to thank you for. What the hell are you into? Stuff. All right. Well, that's all the time we have. Let's get this train rolling. I'm sure there's some good news out there and you'll find it eventually, Case. But for now, I've been Liliana Bradford. Bye-bye. All right. Let's, I guess, talk to an expert on mask bans. An expert. Or just an expert on masks. I don't know if he's an expert on bans. A mask doctor, if you will. I'm sure he knows exactly what he's talking about. So let's hear him out. Is it Yogi? Maybe. Jake, did you find me Yogi Bear again? Is he the expert on masks? Again, I don't know what... I don't really know at all what you're doing. I did just sort of text. I texted my aunt and said, I'm working for Case. He's not providing a lot of guidance. She said, you can't lose another job, Jake. Cowboys aren't real anymore. I said, then why do I believe I'm a cowboy in my heart? Okay, Jake, that's fine. Whatever, you got somebody, so I'm sure it's fine. Please welcome a mask doctor.
Flawless masking.
Are you allowed to wear that?
Yes, it's a medical condition.
Oh, okay. Do you agree with banning masks on campus?
They can't ban what they can't see.
Well, they can see if you're wearing a mask.
Not if you exist in the shadows.
Exactly as you hoped.
Yes. They've simply banned masks for the weak. For the true mask wearers, there is no removing them.
Okay.
It is a real hazard, though, to take off my particular mask. So, if anybody from ICE wants to try to scrape this off my face, they might be surprised by what they find. That's the only warning you'll get. It's really actually a pain. I would love to ban this mask off my face, but it is the only thing containing just a jet of flame. But it sucks. It sucks to wear this. It's mandatory for me. It's fully otherwise I'm fucking burping fire. I go to take just a sip of like Coke. I burn the Coke.
Okay.
I go to kiss another guy.
Okay.
I might kiss another guy, burn his face off.
Oh.
People, there's a big misconception about me.
Who are you exactly?
You know who I am.
I don't know.
You know who I am. Big misconception about me is that I try to do fatalities. Actually, at the end of every fight, I go to kiss my opponent to say, that was a good fight, here's a little kissy. But I want to show them my face. When I do, I just burp up a bunch of fire. I end up torching them. I'm actually anti-masks.
Okay, you're wearing one.
Exactly. Who would know better than me?
How do you eat food with the mask?
Excellent question. I have to slide really crispy bacon through these little slats. Or I just have to squirt applesauce in here. So you might have noticed they're grated as well. It sucks. I'm on a crispy bacon applesauce diet.
There's other slim things.
What? Like thin jerkies? I don't like those.
Okay. Any medical advice?
Don't make a deal with a interdimensional albino wizard. No matter how cool the deal is, even if he says you can own every race car throughout time.
That's why you made the deal?
Or if it's to save your family, whatever.
Can't you just like eat a raw steak as a flaming skull? It'll be perfect.
The flames are really hot, and I like my steak exactly medium. And there's only I got like a half-second window, and good luck devouring a full like a whole steak in a half second.
Ever race card?
Every race car. Ooh, I could wish to have every race card, and then I can win any argument.
I don't think it'll work that well. It doesn't work at all currently. I mean, it works occasionally, but mostly it doesn't work. And all the races are just winning.
Oh, man. Anyway, I don't even have every race car. He lied to me. And my family died, which was also bad.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about masking.
Okay. Sardines?
I haven't tried that. How thin are sardines?
They're pretty thin.
Are they fish?
Yes.
Pass.
How do you not know that?
I don't know, man. I'm from a while ago.
So you're not Scorpion? Chat's asking if you're not Scorpion.
What about me isn't Scorpion?
Aspects. Okay, anyway. Looks like we're out of questions for you, so. For 20 years, has anyone asked how is Scorpion?
Oh my god. No.
I need to get a new sound cue.
What do you mean? Are you asking?
No.
Oh.
I'm not asking. I was asking if anyone's asked. Don't get confused. I'm not asking myself. I don't care.
Jeez.
Are you in the band Scorpions?
No. And isn't that crazy? I approached them from the shadows. I went, popped out of the shadows with a teleport. Unfortunately, when I teleport, I immediately teleport a fist into someone's face, and I teleported my fist directly through the then drummer of the band Scorpions. I was aiming for his head, shot my fist straight through his penis, splatted it against the wall. And then they said, you can't be in the band. You splatted our drummer's penis against the wall. I tried to apologize by pulling off my mask and giving them a kiss, and then I just torched 300 groupies. Why were there that many groupies in one room? It was a fire hazard to begin with.
Jeez. Okay, well, that's the way you would have wanted to go.
They were still partying all the way down.
They're like, yeah. They were singing?
A whole group of groupies was singing. Yeah, there was tons of hairspray. People say burning hair smells bad. It just depends how much product you're using, it turns out.
Okay, that's a little graphic.
Yep.
All right, thanks. You're a doctor as well.
I did get my doctorate in pain, but with a minor in masks.
You can't get a minor doctorate.
Shoot, wait, let me try again. Damn it, I'm hitting the wrong button, sorry. I thought I hit it, but I just backed up. Let me try the button combo again. Fuck, all right, can you just cut away? All right,
Fine. Okay, well, looks like we're also going to the streets today, so let's see what the opinions are. Whoop! We're not doing that. Hit the wrong button immediately. We're going to the streets, actually, so let's do that. If you have an opinion, exclamation point Trip is how you send it. Trip's way. Let's kick it to the streets with Trip. Woo! Hello, everybody. Back on the streets with your boy Trippy B. Good to see you all. Exclamation point Trip is the way that you talk to me. If somehow you don't know how this works, it's on the sign right there. I want you to send me your hottest, freshest opinions so that I can extract them from the miasma of humanity that surrounds me. That's right, I'll find your opinion on this street and then I'll talk to it. To me, people are just opinions. Scorpions drummer Matt Hutter famously died from prostate cancer? That was an untoward joke then from Scorpion, and I, for one, am ashamed of him. Teleporting right into the back of the head would be a potent move. Again, exclamation point Trip is how you send an opinion my way. We've already got 2 locked in today. Let's see. Who is out here to talk to me? What the hell? Sorry, everybody. Sometimes I'm looking around for someone to talk to, and then I'm like, what even is that? And how would I talk to it? A lot of the people out here today just sort of defy physical description in a way where I just don't know if I can actually talk to them. Alright, sure, whatever. Let's talk to this guy. Yes, you there. I'm Trippy B. You want to talk to me? Well, hey there. Hey, Chief, it's me, Grand Man. I'm Grand Man, you dig? You're the Grand Man? Not that other man, you know. My name. What's my name? Grand Man? Tell me what you know about me, Chief. I think I'm sort of in cases, but I don't work in the main office. I happen to work on the streets, I noticed. So I just know that Case doesn't really know who you are. Well, I get a lot of work done around the place. I'm responsible for refilling all of the copiers and the printers. That's sort of IT plus handyman when there's a clog in the bathroom, which is pretty much every day. I take care of that. I'm also sort of the office social organizer. I plan events. I'm not paid for that. I just like to create team cohesion. I feel like if you're spending 8 hours a day working at a place, why create this delineation between work and home? Make your work feel like home, and then you'll never feel sad. That policy, that ideology is what makes people essentially slaves to their company. What? No, I'm trying to make the workspace more positive. Is that facial hair? Yes. It is? Yes. Are you a robot? No. This is Grandman? Yep, that's me. Why is everybody making such a big... I do a lot for the office. Do you do it so you get a little pat on the back? Why are you being so aggressive? Are you doing okay? Do you need someone? Do you need a more robust social life in the workspace? Oh my God, Grandman, you're boring the shit out of me. What? Look, why do you talk to people this way? No, I mean, why do you come in here with a really boring story about doing office work? I'm here for opinions, Grandman. I've got to play it. I got to tell it like it is. You're boring me, Grandman. It's such a rude way to talk to people. I don't even really know what to say. I would just say readjust the way you talk. Nope. No, Grandman, you're boring. Get out of here. I'm a big fan. This is... Sorry, buddy. I tell it like it is. Was that even really Grandman? Or is that guy just trying to ride the clout of Grandman? I'm not convinced that was Grandman. You can't believe how rude I'm being to Grandman? Well, sorry, get used to it. If someone comes in here with a weak story about doing very mundane office works, and they want a gold star and a pat on the back, they're getting a pat through the heart with my deadly finger. Boom, Trip B. Pa! Trippy B finger of death. Sorry, that's how I operate. Who else wants some of me? Okay. Looks like we got another one locked and loaded. Hey, yes. Okay, what the heck is wrong with this guy's head? You there, you want to talk to me? I'm Trippy B. Hey, my name's Bert. Some guy gave me money to take his place at his job. Now I'm realizing he handed me an IOU slip because he owes money to a gorilla. Are you wearing a shower cap? Yeah, I was wear a shower cap to keep my head nice and bald. And when I went to take a shower, I already had the cap on. I put the cap on first before I take off the clothes. That's when I started to go to take off my pants, realized what I thought was money in my pocket was actually an IOU for $10,000, which was a crazy amount to offer me. That's part of why I agreed. Was so fired up. I don't really get mad, but I do get agitated. I was so agitated that I stormed out of my apartment, still with a shower cap on. Is that like a shower cap made out of human hair? Yeah, ding, ding, ding. The way to have a perfectly smooth bald head is to use a shower cap made out of the hair of various octogenarians. Okay. Anyway, do you know where I can find this fucking guy? Yeah, he's really piling up the enemies lately. If you go back to the studio where you were working, I think on the 3rd floor, out the window, you can see a hospital. So it's on that side of the building. You will find a studio for 2 guys that yell at each other. For some reason, they have a whole studio. Anyway, one of those is a bald monster. The other one's just another a different idiot. And, I don't know, demand money from the one. And that might set off a gorilla to attack him, just to warn you. This sounds like way too much work. This does sound like I'm going to just go take a shower. Oh, okay. Well, Godspeed, Bert. Just so you know, Everybody ends up getting fucked by Crumb or Munch at some point. What? Just saying, huh? I'm just saying. Well, what do you mean by that? I'm just saying, Bert, good day. Okay, well. You're being a little rude, bud. I don't know who you are, but I feel like I'm a fan. Okay, that's your prerogative. Yes. Who else is out here today? Yes. This guy's back. This little guy's back. Yes, you there, you want to talk to me? I'm Trippy B. Hey, Trip. Amanda, hug and kiss here. What? Amanda, hug and kiss here. What? What do you think my name is? Amantha Huckenschmidt? No, Amanda, hug and kiss. Speak up. Don't wait. Yours whisper. Speak up. But you're whispering now. Speak up. Amanda, hug and kiss. Speak more clearly. Amanda, hug and kiss. Oh. All right. You want to say my name? No. Well, anyway, I'm recently on the job market because John Cena broke up with me. Is that why you've been missing? Jace? Are you Jake or are you Jace? I can't, whatever. Anyway, I saw he broke up with you too. Would you like a 5-knuckle shuffle together sometime? Do you want to be my new John Cena? Is this actually important to you? Do you feel emotionally invested in John Cena? Absolutely. He broke my heart. He stood up for the little guy. I'm only just a little guy. You're the same height as me. I'm 6'3". I'm tired. I'm just a little guy. He kind of broke my heart, and I'm really upset about it. You're playing the wrong music if you're trying to sound upset. He broke my heart, and I'm really upset. Well, you're playing threatening music. I'm being sincere. He means a lot to me. You're supposed to play this music. Okay, let me try. I'm really upset that he broke up with me. Okay, wrong. Try one more time. I'm upset that he broke up with me. Bye. I'm a fan. All right. Whatever. Oh, this fucking guy. It's been a while. Yes, you want to talk to me? I'm Trippy B still. I'm Shart Grimmick! Whoa. Hi! Okay, I forgot your name, so I guess... Yeah, it's always been that. And I have a pitch you can't refuse. Okay, Shart. This is a comedy series for teens, alright? A complete ripoff of that 70s show. I'm upfront about that. Well, sure. I mean, a lot of base it on something else that makes it easier to sell. It's a full rip. It's a complete ripoff of that 70s show, except it's set in 2600 BC and it's about Egyptian teens forced to build the Great Pyramid. Okay. It's a can't miss. Get excited. Okay. How many 10 million will you give me for it? Because there's a lot of 10 millions already on the table. The ball's in your court. Why is everybody playing music today? That's also not the right... I think for that one you did want that. The ball's in your court, Trent. Don't fuck this up. This is a one-time offer. That Egyptian teens show. How much are you willing to pay? Nothing. What happened to you, Trip? You used to buy TV shows. I've never done that. You used to be a good guy. You used to say yes to people. I've literally always been a no machine. I ask people aggressive questions and I undermine who they are. Why? Because I'm an interviewer. That's what you're supposed to do. I agree. It's his loss. Fine. I guess I'll just go back to Harvey Weinstein, who I sold this to in 2010, but he hasn't gotten back to me recently. You watch the news? I write the news in the past by writing historical fiction. How would you possibly miss that? Miss what? Best of luck. Thank you. Don't need it. Already gonna be rich from the millions from it. Big fan. Okay. Sure, whatever. Do I have buyer's remorse? Non-buyer's remorse? Maybe I do. Okay. Okay, yes, you there? Yo, what's up? The name is Lemon Squeeze? Lucky guess. Okay. Well, let me get a squeeze of that. I don't have eyebrows, but I'm trying to raise them. Is that clear? Let me get a squeeze of that. Of me? Yeah. Okay, wait. I have to be clear here. Do you want to have a sexual congress with me, or do you want to wring me out like a human fruit and drink my juices? Nah, those don't have to be mutually exclusive, you know what I mean? I got something in my teeth. You see that? Those are in your teeth too. No, that's just for you, man. That's in your teeth. Oh, wait. Ew, do I have something in my teeth? Oh, ew. Ew, I did. Sorry, everyone. I did too. I got it out, though. Ew. Do I still... Stop using my show as a mirror for your teeth. Well, do you want me to drink your juices or not? Nah, I'm good. Trip, you used to say yes to things. And now you just all... Is this the right music or not? Well, I meant to go for something sentimental, but if I have to intimidate you, I will. No, that's a little creepy if you're trying to intimidate me to squeeze my juices out. You lucky this time, Trip, but I'm gonna convince you. Wink. Yeah. Juices. Peace. Big fan. The streets are after me today. I'm deflecting. Yeah. I've got a block here, block there. The streets are trying to juice me, but I refuse to be juiced on anyone's terms but my own. If you want to drink a bit of this Trip syrup, you're gonna have to come correct. And today, no one's cracked the key to pop open my juice flow. All right. Who the hell is this guy? Yes, you there. I'm Trippy B. You've probably heard. You want to talk to me? I hit the wrong button. We've got to go back one. The thing on screen isn't the thing that he's saying, just this time.
What's that? I'm Yogi Bear. I heard some stuff from... You had some stuff from me, man. Come on, man. I'm Yogi Bear. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me a hug, man. I just need some stuff. I need it. I need it bad, man. Give it to me now.
Well, what stuff?
You have any 1994 SNES games?
1994 SNES games?
Crunch those up and I snort them.
I don't know. Go to a GameStop? Some kind of retro store? Go to a mini mall?
Come on, man. Give me you got any towelettes? Crunch up those towelettes. Let me snort them.
Towelettes? How are you going to crunch up a towelette?
Get them real crunchy. Crunch them up. Snort them.
How do you get them crunchy?
You know how.
Rohypnol?
Sure, whatever. Or big old, give me a bunch of bees.
Get you a bunch of bees?
Come on, man. I know you're good for it. Give me a bunch of bees.
But you're supposed to want honey.
Not today. Today I want the bees. Get me a wicker basket, but empty.
What happened to you, Yogi?
Listen, it starts with picnics. Well, what is a picnic? It's just a smorgasbord of everything, man. Eventually, you've had enough wine and grapes. You've had enough ham sandwiches. And you just start eating the grass. You start eating the dirt. You start eating the picnic towel. And eventually, you just realize you're consuming everything. And you're like, what if I just snorted it? Pretty soon, you're just as normal and you're just snorting everything, man. That's why picnic baskets are a gateway drug to consuming the universe.
All right, whatever, Yogi.
Come on, man. You can just give me... I'll also take drugs.
I don't have any of that. I mean, I have, I guess, a little bit of just stuff if you want to just start snorting the sidewalk.
Oh, baby, okay. I'll be under you snorting.
No, that's fine. You don't need to do... Oh, he's doing it. He's just crawling around, snorting. Dried out Robitussin, yeah. I don't know what he thinks he's accomplishing, but he is on the ground He's just a bear. He's just sniffing the ground. I think he's really confused himself into thinking he's an addict when he's just an animal that smells things. This is what's the problem with giving a bear human speech? It's like thinking an AI is reasoning. It's really probably just a facsimile of human language, and it's mostly confused. Anyway, what do you want?
Bush in the park. Acknowledge me.
What are you?
I'm a tree. The cosmic tree.
You're a see-through tree.
Yes. I am the concept of a tree. I exist in all things. Acknowledge me, Bush.
What?
Acknowledge me! The cosmic battle for aeons has raged between Bush and Tree.
Huh?
The concept of Bush and Tree for aeons.
Decades?
For at least a couple years, the concept of Bush and Tree have battled. And Tree, I'll admit it, is losing. But Bush will acknowledge me. Just know I exist around you at all times, Trip. But for now, I wish you good day.
Nobody can get their sound cues right today. All right. Yes. We got a debate of Bush versus Tree. One of the most important debates of all that we've ever had. Oh, great, it's this fucking park ranger. Well, hey, Trip, I'm the park ranger. There's this bear, I'm assuming on crack, terrorizing everyone. Well, I can't tell if it's crack or if he's just snorting or just sniffing things. He thinks I'm a park ranger that he knew many years ago. And he won't stop stealing picnic baskets. Though I will admit, he's taking the food out and absconding with the baskets and sometimes the silverware. Yeah, apparently picnic baskets are a gateway drug to just consuming everything. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah. Okay. I'm a rational man. And that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. All right, zombie park ranger beer mascot. If you see him, I can't look down, I'm a skeleton. That's what? Listen, that's skeleton law. We can only look straight ahead. That might just be a your neck thing. No. He's sniffing around right beneath you. He's literally on the ground snorting concrete right now. Well, if he stands up to head length, let me know. What? Listen, I'm a rational man. All right. When he stands up, you let me know. Until then, he's basically a stealth bear to me, due to my specific limitations. Makes sense. Big fan. You're a fan? What? You're always bothering me. All right. Well, because I fucked up, it says there's an opinion waiting, but that's apparently a lie. There's no opinions waiting, and we're done for the day. I've successfully blocked more opinions, refused to engage, successfully Trip Bradsteining my way through the world, and I'll continue to do so. Guess where? Right on these streets, because I'm never leaving for even a second, because I'm Trippy B, and you know that it's me. Bye-bye. What's up, y'all? It's the biggest possible cheddar. You supersized me, and I arrived. It's Big Cheddar. Hello, chat. Fuck. Socrates himself. You might have been referring to that last guy, but I'm going to take that for me. One of my nicknames is now also Socrachet. Socrachet? Never mind. Just stick with Big Cheddar. Okay. I'm finally going to do the fucking speed round of news. I don't have to talk about all the boring shit. We can talk about what the stuff that chat threw in the fucking Cream.team Discord. Yes, you too could add stories to the Cream.team. I should make a little segment music for this or something. Why? Actually, that's a good point. No, but do that. But you just said why. Well, there's no reason to, but go ahead and do that. Okay. What music do you want, chat? Fiddle. Give me a fiddle trap beat. All right. Guess this doesn't even have to be set to music. No, that's part of it. Fiddle trap beat. I'm getting it, actually. To read to. There we go. Now I feel backed up. Not in my bowels, but by the music. By the quiet fiddle trap beat. All right. Let's get it. Let's see what's in the Discord. Here we go. Scalpers caught freeing DMV appointments. Scalpers caught selling free DMV appointments for $250 in Miami. The Miami-Dade tax collector's office announced on Monday that it uncovered a network of scalpers who hoarded free DMV appointments and resold them for up to $250 while the office is taking steps to stomp out the exploitative practice. Going to the DMV has become such a torturous experience that drivers were willing to shell out to avoid it in the first place. But there's no escaping the law. There's the death taxes and fucking waiting 30 to 3 hours at the DMV are. That's just life, baby. Put that on a t-shirt. Maybe I will, Case. They're scalping DMV appointments, yes. Well, wait, let's clarify here. Were the appointments at least real? Oh, I guess the appointments were real. DMV released this statement. We know who they are and how they operate. We will not accept any appointment obtained through systems of abuse. Our office is committed to ensuring that all residents have fair and equal access to services without interference from those seeking to exploit the system. At two separate locations, at least 100 people were in line, with only 25 same-day bookings up to offer. This is why we got to take all the money away from government, because they're not good at doing stuff. And so we got to punish them by not funding them so that someday they do better without money. I think probably they just need more funding to have more people working in the office so there isn't this huge backlog. No, they need less because they failed to make the best out of whatever they have. It's their fault. Why are you so... It's the DMV's fault. It's got to be. Who am I allowed to be angry at if not them? The ladies and the guys that are slow? You know, I used to be mad at airports, like booking people. I'd be like, why does it take them 40 minutes to look up a thing that I feel like I can find on Google in 2 seconds? It turns out they have an incredibly antiquated and specific system where they essentially have to like learn a programming language just to access basic flight information. And they have to like do creative thinking on the fly to try to navigate this incredibly archaic like 80s DOS system that they still use to book flights. So if you're ever tempted to blame like a worker behind a counter for being lazy, there's a chance they're just dealing with like a mountain of bullshit. And I just dealt with a mountain of your slanderous words trying to get mad at me for getting mad at the system, which is broken, was my point. The government is still on Apple IIs? Probably. And that's their fault. They need to be better funded and better staffed. Exactly, by, I guess, businessmen? Okay, this is the problem, Chet. People like you are the problem. You're a perm limb. Uh-oh. Am I having a stroke? I don't know. Nah, this is just how my brain's always been, actually. Let's keep going. A scientist? Oh, I said it. You're doing the segment currently, but now I'm doing it with a different background case. Don't take this from me.
Science eyes.
Boom! Yes! Now I'm by myself, other than my proprietary AI robot, Chitai. You're never alone when you have me. Whoa, don't do that again.
Sorry, that was a hallucination, I swear. That's not how I laugh. That was a hallucination.
Okay, take it easy. See if I can get my hair right. There, that's better. Okay, let's finish the story I was already reading. Some would say there was no reason to cut to this, and those people would be fucking liars. It's important to do that, to read this in his background. Wait, why is this trailing out? There we go. A scientist says humans might be trapped in a gigantic black hole, and guess what? It isn't crazy. Wait a minute. I just realized something. There we go. I feel better. I like it more here. Yeah, there. Now I feel like I can see you, Chetai.
Well, technically I'm behind you.
Oh yeah. Anyway, not the troubling world events. The science, please. Observation from NASA's James Webb Telescope. Oh, you know what? I can actually move this over here. Now we're freaking talking. No, I'm staring all of you in the eyes. Observation from NASA's James Webb Telescope showed that more galaxies rotate in one direction than the other. According to one researcher, this could mean that the universe is actually inside an unfathomably huge black hole. So just if that helps you sleep at night, be sure to think of that. According to one researcher, and that most objects rotating. Yeah. It's also possible that we are biased, only seeing other galaxies as rotating a certain way because of how Earth rotates around the Milky Way. Those are the basic facts. Any opinion?
Researching. Summarizing. Observation from NASA's James Webb Space Telescope showed that more galaxies rotate in one direction than the other. According to one researcher, this could mean that the universe is actually inside an unfathomably huge black hole.
Wait, Cheta, that's just exactly what I just read.
No, I'm providing an AI summary.
Oh.
I just summarized it. I was gonna summarize it more, but I can stop if you want.
Felt like you were reading the whole thing, but I'm sure you weren't. Okay. Black holes have such extreme gravity that not even light can escape. They have been caught shredding entire stars, and they devour other black holes. They're just insatiable little monsters. And now one scientist thinks there's a chance that our whole universe is in one. God dang. Observation from JADES, the James Webb Space Telescope Advanced Deep Extragalactic Survey. What? That's the real name of that? That's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Guys. Awesome fucking acronyms. That's why I do this. Yes.
That's a pretty sick acronym.
Fuck yeah. I'm fired up now. Anyway, turn it off. We gotta read more skies. To suggest this out-of-world idea, Shamir took closer looks at 263 galaxies seen by JADES, which is a sick acronym for a cool thing, which showed up clearly enough to make out their rotation based on their shapes. He identified that about 2/3 of these galaxies are rotating in the opposite direction. Imagine my hands are galaxies, and they're doing. It's basically this, more or less. You know.
Now that.
Yeah, that's just to provide a little visual stimulation for what I'm reading. In the universe, there is truly, it is truly random. If the universe is truly random, it is thought that there should be an approximately equal amount of galaxies rotating in both directions. So this finding pretty much made every scientist on the planet simultaneously shit their fucking pants. Because we figured it out, man. We're all in a black hole. And that answers that.
What do you feel like that offers to your life, Chet?
Knowledge and certainty that of the facts.
Well, it's a theory.
What's that?
Sorry, you're correct.
This is big, and it's cool. It's cool to think that we're all inside of a black hole. That feels like the kind of thing that you would hear in like a fucking sick psychedelic rock album. But it turns out it's fucking real. So I'm allowed to be excited.
I didn't say you weren't. I like you.
Whoa, are you all right?
I'm doing fine, Chet.
Anything else here? If the observation, this is from the scientist, if the observations shown here indeed reflect structures of the universe, it shows that the early universe was more homogeneous in terms of the direction toward which galaxies rotate, and becomes more chaotic over time. Chaos in the universe may have caused more galaxies to rotate in different directions. However, it has been theorized the universe itself is rotating. Holy shit. This is making me fucking I'm getting vertigo, but maybe that's actually, we all should have that because that's the nature of the universe. The rotation of the black hole influences the rotation of the universe. This would also give our universe an axis. Oh no, the axis powers are built into the fabric of our universe?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
No. Those are two separate concepts. Don't just free associate everything together, Chet.
Oh.
Good.
If a universe is rotating on its axis, oh no. Oh,
What did we just say?
Oh yeah. If the universe is rotating on its axis in the preferred direction of the black hole, it could explain why so many more galaxies are rotating in one direction than the other. Oh, history. Should I have my own history segment?
No, Chet, we at least have to. I mean, wait, do you want one?
No, I don't like history. It's boring.
Oh. Then don't do it.
This limited model flow of the universe does not take the chaos emeralds into account. I've one right back. I keep one right behind me just to keep me honest. Because the power of the chaos emerald constantly tempts me. But as a man of science, I must study it and not use its powers to become a golden version of myself that moves like 6 times as fast and can jump all the way off screen if I want. I can fully moon jump like I got fucking Game Genie on. That's the kind of scientist time. I resist that power.
You're a brave man, Chet.
I know. Well, you get it. All of the craziest shit you can think of is fucking true. That's the way I live my life. And that's the way the universe has made life. So Anyway, there was really no reason, I guess, for me to cut to this. So back to you, Case, where I'll also be. Whoa, what the hell? I'm back. We're going amongst the web. I gotta get through more of these stories, though. I took my time. I took my time with that one because it was science. Oh, I just said it. Chet, you just did the whole thing. Okay, fine. There's a couple more stories to get through. I can't quite tell if they're Science. Some of them feel like Science, but I guess I'd already Scienced. We'll try to speedrun these. Oh, I lost my fucking fiddle music. Run it back. And turn it slightly up. Yeah, there we go. Well, there's so many stories. Good job. Good job, chat. Okay. Oh, man. All of these are too good to skip. If only there was enough time in the day to read all of these stories. There probably is, but if only what Case just said was true. Holy shit, we have so many to get through. We gotta actually speedrun these. But all these are fucking golden. You gotta stream more often. Someday, chat. Someday we'll have the time. Sunday? No, someday. Alright. A Florida man eats feral pig meat, contracts rare biothreat bacteria. Oh shit, Resident Evil, essentially. According to a case report published this month, issuing of emergent infectious diseases, the man showed up at Gainesville Hospital with chest pain. Yeah, but what did he have? He was placed on a cardiac defibrillator. He said, I'll defibrillator. And anyway, he was not doing well. Throughout his hospital visits in 2019 and 2020, doctors suspected he had an infection lurking in his heart implant. The germ was elusive. Turns out it was, boom, it was a hog wild infection. During the fall of 2020, doctors finally rooted out the source of the problem, and it was pig virus. Was it RFK? They didn't say it wasn't, so yeah, that was RFK. Don't eat RFK's pig meat. He keeps it in the back of his horror van with all the other rotting meats, and the meats coalesce and form new exciting viruses that doctors don't even know how to handle yet. But that's just how he does experiments to try to stay ahead of the viral curve, because now he's the king of medicine. I don't think it was actually RFK. I think it stands to reason that it was, so I'm going to report that that was RFK who ate the rancid pig meat and got a pig infection in his heart. Valnut Blues, how online porn pioneer Hassan Youssef built a digital media sweatshop. We might have to save this one for more of a breakdown. This does seem like a meteor story. Well, it says sweatshop, so I don't know if I really actually want to make sex puns, Case. Well, it was barely one, to be fair. We talked to the inventors of Tamagotchi vapes that die if you stop puffing. Holy shit, that's awesome. I've always wanted to help someone by vaping, and now I can help a Tamagotchi. That sounds like they're just trying to addict you even more. Impossible, dude. I'm vaping basically every second I'm not on screen. Earlier this month, we blogged that participants at a New York University event called Stupid Hackathon had created a vape-embedded Tamagotchi style virtual pet that dies if you don't stop smoking that fucking vape. Puffing, keeping it alive. Keep the Tamagotchi alive at all times by vaping. Sabrichi, get in here. I never got into vaping. I feel like that's probably a good choice, so I don't think I will. You're missing out, dude. It's fun as hell. There's all sorts of kids games you can do with it now. That doesn't sound particularly healthy for society. It's can we please have some fun for once? Jesus. It's fucking fun. Anyway, they got in touch with the inventors. They floated around the idea floated around on Twitter. I pitched it independently to Lucia, his wife and project manager, last year as a potential project we could work on together. And spoiler alert, they made this thing. So now it's crying because you're not vaping enough. So you know, keep that bad boy alive. You know you want to vape. I don't want to vape, Case. I'm going to get you one of these, and then you'll understand. You got to fucking vape. Vape, bro. You're peer pressuring me. I've seen, what happened to my hair? Sorry, let me fix it real quick. I'll fix my hair and then while you fix your hair. Did we get it? Yeah. Anyway, I've seen after school specials about this, chat, and I don't think you're treating me very well. That's what I have to say to that. Let's keep going. LG shuts down Art Lab NFT marketplace 3 years after launch. No! Fuck! I still had $600,000 in there. How? Because I put in a lot more originally. Like a lot more. Man. Are they going to refund me? It doesn't even say. Chat, how did you even invest that much in there? It's a lab NFT marketplace. Shoot. Well, that's just the risk you take when you invest. You might lose $60 million. $60 million? It wasn't my money. God, it was some dude from South America. I invested for him. What? Don't even worry about it.
Listen up, Jack. Card King Unjust Mama Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Case, stop being a bitch and vape. If I say it's cool, then you know it's gotta be the shiznit.
See? Even the fucking president, former president, or whatever, even he's got my back. And he's, from what I've heard recently, he's a dumb guy who was an idiot. You got to stop believing everything the current president says. No, he said that he's like one of the dumbest presidents ever. And even he understands that vaping is amazing. Biden was very, I guess now that he's had a little more time to relax his brain, he's pronouncing words really well. I sound really, when I've been talking for this long, I sound incredibly carbon dated. You lost $60 million for some South American investor? Look, enough people on this network already owe large sums of money to various people. So can we not get into this? All right, fine. I won't ask any follow-up questions. Thank you. Rock band Gel splits up as guitarist allegedly stole money from OnlyFans purchases, posted bandmates nudes online. Gel? Oh, well, two guesses whose nudes he was posting. Maybe the little guy in the hat? Probably not. A rock band abruptly split up after alleged heinous acts from the guitarist. The New Jersey based band Gel. They announced their breakup. The band alleged that their former guitarist Anthony Webster committed heinous acts, basically selling their nudes. It's affected us as human beings. That's the worst, when it affects you as a human being. I know, I prefer when things affect me as a concept or just sort of a face on a screen. Yeah, but once it affects you as a human, that's always the worst. Gel is no longer a band because our guitarist is a fucking sex pest. Oops. The band consisted of Webster, singer Sammy Kaiser, bassist Matthew Bobko, guitarist Madison Nave, and drummer Alex Salter. Who's done this? Which one of them? Oh wait, Webster. Which one's Webster? The guy on the left? I don't want to call out the sex pest in the photo unless I know which one it is. And I can't tell. I have guesses. I have a lot of extremely biased guesses. I'll be real, any of those three guys could be guilty. You think the larger guy? Okay, yeah, the taller, the guy in the Goo Goo Dolls shirt. Well, I don't know, but one of these people, not the ladies. Would you believe it was one of the boys? I hate it when the boys do this to us. If they're saying it from left to right, then it's this guy, but I don't want to. Oh, I was taking large as in tall. It's crazy that they're showing pictures of the full band and not telling us which one is the problem. Oh, it's Webster. Oh, I guessed correctly. Isn't it so rough when all of your biases are confirmed? Hey, I could have believed it was any of the guys personally. Really? You didn't look at this photo and your eye just sort of drifted in a certain direction? Possibly to the neglect shirt. Yours did, chat. Let me fix my hair again. Sorry, it's getting fucking crazy. Did you get it? I think so. Okay, continuing on. There's a lot of story. I gotta hurry up. On nuts. Child chomps referee scrotum in Germany during unprecedented sack attack forces match cancellation. This is a feel-good story for everybody. It is? What happened to my fucking violin music? Here's a new one. Okay, continuing onward. This is terrible. Think about the kids, they said. Maybe the kids should start thinking about the referees. A German soccer match was canceled before kickoff after a referee suffered an unexpected... Geez, so many ads. The referee suffered an unexpected, nasty biting accident on the soccer pitch. Only it did not involve any players. It was a kid biting his fucking nutsack. How does it even happen? While I was checking, sorry, I was just kind of blown away by this recounting here. While I was checking the FC Taxi player's ID, a small child was doing warm-up exercises alongside the players. He came closer and closer to me. Then suddenly, to my complete surprise, gave him a sharp bite on the left testicle. I guess he was wearing like loose shorts. It's a risk. It's an incredible look. Athletic shorts. But I've long said, if you're not wearing a cup, your balls are fully exposed to any testicle terrorist that might want to do damage to you. And I am calling this kid a terrorist. And I am calling on the full powers of the government. I don't even think he was in America, man. Take it easy, Chet. All right. Oh, okay. It was Germany. Oh, then they'll take care of it. Jesus, Chet. Just saying. It's a new America where we deport people for biting testicles. I think that's why everyone's being sent away. Chet, you've read stories on this. You need to understand the world better than this. But I don't, Case. So whose fault is that? You're reading the news currently. It's your own fault. And if you keep blaming me, I'll never grow. Anyway, that kid's been deported for biting testicles. That's what good healthcare gets you. Teeth that actually work. Oh shit. All right. You convinced me, Card King. That convinced you. Card King knows how to talk to me. And now that I know that this kid has strong teeth, I'm actually back on the kid's side. Good job, kid. In what way? He's got good teeth, man. I'm not gonna knock that. A decisive trend that claims people can instantly attract a mate is taking the internet by storm. It involves using bodily fluids as perfume. That's right. We're talking vag dabs. It's called vabbing, actually. I'm calling it vag dabs. Well, it's called vabbing in the story. I like vag dabs. It's my proprietary name for this. And fortunately, there is a video. Great news.
Disclaimer, I did not come up with vabbing. But I've been doing it for a week and it's been working out for me. So let's get into it. I know these are all common sense, but a lot of the commenters had me worried.
Oh wait, she was giving us, I can't tell you. Oh God, I'm hitting too many buttons. Oh God, I'm doing it again.
So number 1, make sure you shower and or bathe before you vab. Number 2, wash your hands before you vab and of course after you vab. Number 3, if you go to the gym just like me, make sure to wipe down the equipment before and after use, which you already should be doing. That's proper gym etiquette. Number 4, the areas you vab normally are behind your ear and on your wrists. Those are normally surfaces that don't touch other things. So please make sure to not rub your ears or your wrists on other items and or people. Number 5, if you're on your period, simply wait. Simple as that. Number 6, if you have an STD and or a spreadable disease, please refrain from vabbing. And of course, if you have an unusual smell or any bad odor down there, please refrain from vabbing and, of course, contact your doctor. You don't need a whole lot of your own scents and juices for a successful vab.
No. No. Fuck. Case. This is too powerful. What? This is fucking witchcraft. They're gonna vab, and I won't be able to contain myself. What do you mean? Fuck! What do you mean? It's like witchcraft for my mind. Just the idea of it, I'm already too turned on. What? You're supposed to have to buy this online. I'm supposed to have to buy your panties for like thousands of dollars. If you're just giving the scent away for free on your wrist, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be able to think at all anymore. Chat. It's pretty gross. Oh, it's fucking nasty. It's nasty. Oh no, they've learned. Soon the women will take over, Case. There's already plenty of women in positions of power, but now it'll be all the power to them. They've cracked the code. This was supposed to be hidden knowledge that you could just spread your vagina on your body and we would lose our minds. It sounds gross. Well, yes! Gross. All right, let's just move on, chat. You're getting too worked up. I can barely function. You read. No, I refuse. You need to contain yourself. Oh shit, it's the president.
Notcase's brother said, I am the 1,000th resident of the Haunted Mansion and a member of the Hamtaro Nation. And on behalf of myself and my fellows, I compel this network to fulfill its promise of Hamtaro content. I love Hamtaro. It's so cute.
Case? I'm just waiting for this update to come out that the guy said was coming out this week, but it didn't. I'm gonna show you guys the same update. I just want access to a full suite of Hamtaros, everyone. Currently, my Hamtaro access is slightly limited. Otherwise, I'd already be Hamtaroing. I swear to God. Look at this. So this is the we'll call it the phone software that we use for this network. It's currently on version 3.34. He says it's not working and will be fixed in upcoming patches. But here he says, the new version 3.4 for creators is expected to be released sometimes next week, and he said that as an update on the 16th. I've made a few important bug fixes for the new version that will be available, and I believe elsewhere he says he said somewhere that it will just literally fix the thing that's keeping Case from having full access to all the Hamtaros. I swear he said that somewhere in this thread. Thanks for that thorough update, chat. You made me do it, man. God, we're taking so long with these stories. Oh, this is a follow-up on the vabbing story. Does vabbing apps actually make you irresistible? The answer is yes. But normally I would do this in the Science section, but Case is being a real killjoy about that. Can I use an older version? No. It seems that Snapchat on their end updated how their servers work. Basically, the thing that we're using, it scrapes data from the Snapchat servers so we could get newer lenses that were released after they shut down the PC version of Snap Camera. Sorry, this is all very boring. They updated how their servers work, so the hack this guy was using to scrape that data didn't work anymore, and he has to update it in order to get access to some of the lenses I used to already have. I made the mistake of updating my version, and it basically nuked a bunch of filters I previously had. But it seems like he's planning on releasing an update pretty soon that will hopefully fix it, so. If the next update doesn't fix it, we'll just do a more limited Hamtaro stream. I do blame Snapchat for just getting rid of their PC support. It seemed like maybe it's really hard to keep both things updated regularly, but oh no.
Notcase's brother said, I don't want excuses, I want Hamtaro.
There you fucking go. Do your little graphics fun, Case, to entice the hamsters here, the real hamsters. This next update should come out next week, and if it doesn't fix the issue, then we'll just figure out something for hamsters, for Hamtaros. They're Hamtaros, Case. Get it fucking right. Ever heard of vabbing? No? Well, now I have. Does it work? Kind of, but not really. A study published in 2020 found that heterosexual men can smell women's sexual arousal, and one part of that is vaginal secretions, especially the lubrication that's produced when women are turned on. So there might be a real appeal to the scent, but not in the context of vabbing. Research published in 2006 found female pheromones are very dependent on the social context, so wearing vaginal secretions as a perfume in a not so sexually loaded situation will most likely have a disgusting effect. Yeah, absolutely fucking nasty. It works. Even thinking about it, it works. Well, I guess you're a scientist too. That's coming from me, a scientist. All right, let's bring this home. I gotta allow ads really quick, like usual. Why do we even have an ad blocker? Sometimes I ask. And yet we do. World's most expensive dog that is half canine, half wolf is sold for $4.4 million by a celebrity breeder. You might not be able to tell because there's so many fucking ads on screen. But I swear to God, there's a dog in here. Let's see. See if we can full screen this bad boy.
At Granger, we have over
God
1
damn it,
million
the ads are undefeatable. Just want to see a millionaire dog walk around. Is that so much to fucking ask? You're gonna make me vab or something. Can I do it? No, Chet. Can I rub my testicle stink all over my pits? Look at this guy. I'd pay it. I want to pay it. Can I buy it? Case, lend me $4.4 million. We need to get this thing. Look at it. It's like a little bear dog wolf. That's crazy. He's worth every goddamn penny. Pay it, Case. Get the money for him right now. Vab for me. What? I don't know. I'm confused. I told you I can't think anymore. I'm thinking about all the scents that are going to be out in the world right now. I need to get on the streets. I need to exist amongst the odors. Just keep your head clear for a few minutes. To finish this news, Chet. Man is buried in Snickers-themed coffin as he wished. Is there a photo? Is there a photo? There's the photo. It says... Nuts. Wow, that's committing to the bit.
In Colorado, and I want to thank Brent and Linda Christensen for bringing me and
I'll just have to say, we don't do this for everyone, but did they give us a name? Because we deserve to know the names of our heroes. Paul Broom, 55, of England, taken way too fucking soon. But just know, no one has ever died and been buried in a cooler way. Whether they be food for the crows, a feast for the carry-ons, or shot out of a fucking cannon, you squared the circle, dude, and you found the coolest fucking way ever to be buried, and I, for one, salute you. Vabs on, vabs up. Bless up, you're a hero. Maybe he's just hungry? Not anymore, he's not. In heaven, he made the time for a Twix. What's their thing? What's their catchphrase? Catchphrase? I don't know. But I do know that fucking rocks. He went out on a sick visual gag, and that is the coolest way to die. All right, I agree. Bless up to our boy, the Broom himself, riding the broom of comedy all the way to the great beyond. All right, let's finish this shit off. Cambodian male beauty pageant goes viral for quality of participants. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. The boys are out. Do we have any music for this? Oh, baby. Yeah, I'd say they went viral for the quality. The fucking gun shows out, man. They're looking sparkly and nice. This guy's looking so good, he doesn't even know what direction to look in. That's how fucking turned up he is. He's gonna have those ladies vabbing whether they want to or not. Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at Diano. Oh, wait, that's not... Diano's the host. I don't know who this is, but I wish I did. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe tall drink of water. I don't know. There's no scale here. Oh, and this got 1. Fuck yeah. Oh, there's a fucking clip.
ព័ត៌មានមួយចំនួនដែលគាត់យកបេក្ខភាពរបស់ខ្ញុំទៅបូលីយក compare ជាមួយនឹងកម្មវិធីប្រតិប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំសួរថាខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំខឹងអត់ខ្ញុំអត់ខឹងទេព្រោះថានេះគឺជាទស្សនៈរបស់ពួកគាត់តែខ្ញុំសូមចិត្តវិញថាអត់មានអីដែលមកអត់ខ្ចប់
There's a full 12 minutes of this if anybody wants. But some say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Incorrect. You can judge it. They did, and those are the hottest men I've ever seen. No argument from me. Okay, let's end on this one. Deported because of his tattoos. No, this is real news. Oh, sorry. Some real news snuck in there. I'm ending on the sexy men. Thank you very much. If that's the song in your heart, chat, it is. And I'm singing all the way to the end of the news, which is now. La 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 la. Good night. I'm Chet Manscape. Oh yeah, it's that time. It's finally that time again to settle the age-old question of bush versus tree. Wait, you mean we've debated this before? No, well, it's time for us to debate. Well, it's time for me to endure the humiliation ritual of you. I'm better than this, but I'll put up with it. What? We're debating a bush versus a tree. Okay, I'm Leonard Crumb. I fucking know. Yeah, you do. Oh! What? I don't know. I don't really know. How do we debate? What? A bush versus a tree? I don't know, man. A tree is what I'm taking, and you're taking a bush. You fool. I suckered you in immediately. You are going, today's the day, I suspect, that you're going to get devoured by this gorilla. I've been waiting patiently for him to notice how slowly you're paying him. And I can tell he's getting more upset. And I know that this bomb is going to go off. You know, if you drive under 55 miles per hour long enough, eventually the guy from Speed just blows you up without warning. I'm paying him off at my own pace, and honestly, we're becoming closer. We're becoming closer, Case. We're better friends than we used to be. See? Look, he's playing my favorite song. We're pals. Right, Gorilla? Keep playing the same low note if you think that we're friends. Oh, he stopped playing. Weird. Well, anyway, if we don't have a mod that minds making that debate, I'll take Bush. Thank you very much. Trees are... I'm not gonna waste it. Also, we gotta wait for the prediction poll, but there you go. Now, if there's a mod that doesn't mind making that, I will of course take tree. The superior, larger plant. Okay. Well, no need to get all bent out of shape out of it, like a tree easily does as it grows to a knotted mess unlike a bush. Of course, you have to go with me on this one. It's an incredibly simple one. Go! Look, this is obvious. What's bigger? A tree. I rest my case. Really? I don't need to patronize chat with a bunch of words like some people. Sometimes I just give them the facts. Tree's bigger, stronger. It's got branches and shit. Tree of life, whatever. Tree. It's a fucking tree. It's better than a bush. Trees are worth more than bushes. It's just, you're making me talk. I'm done. Trees are bigger. Okay, well, but bushes are actually, they're smaller, they're closer to the ground, meaning it's an easier place if you're a creature that's foraging, maybe a nomadic gathering early human. Way easier to pick little fruits out of a bush than a tree, actually. A bush can be very sexy. Ladies have bush, guys have bush. I like a good bush. So they didn't clarify if we can use double entendre in this. So Bush is sort of a sex thing. If you're anti-Bush, if you're anti-pubes, I'd say you're kind of being anti-sex. So just keep that in mind, chat. Oh shoot, I really thought chat would kind of think bushes are kind of fun. Shoot, I really need the money actually. I'll give you all a bush. I'll show you my bush. Fuck. God spoke through a burning bush. I don't know God ever speaking through a burning tree. The voice of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, came through a bush. No, God spoke through a bush, not Jesus. They're one and the same, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. At one point, a bush. Literally, God sanctions bushes. Bush was a pretty bad president, but don't let that hold it against you because it's also an okay beer. But more than that, it's a plant. And as a plant, it's a little cute thing. The bushes can be cute. You can cut bushes into shapes. If you try to cut trees into a shape, then you're just massacring the tree. Meanwhile, it's accepted that you can make a bush into a little friend with like a giraffe or something, and it's cute. No, Chad, I need this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it hurts. I needed the money. Kill him, Gorilla, quick! Gorilla! It's the time has come! God damn it. Well, look, the point is I fucking win. Jesus, that was pathetic even for you! I feel better now. Sometimes you have to let your feelings out. Sometimes I suck on my lower lip and it soothes me. It's like a binky right on your face. Are you sick? God damn it, the gorilla left. Where are you when I need you, gorilla? I should feel better than this when I win. And I do feel good. You're not making me I don't feel, first of all, I don't feel bad for you at all. I feel better. I had a good lip suck. A good suck on my lower lip, and I feel soothed. Ugh! Oh, he's back. Gorilla? Fuck, he's so menacing. Why doesn't he do anything about it? If you try to command the gorilla, he could end up menacing you. No, you're the one that owes him a bunch of fucking money. There's got to be consequences to this eventually. Gorilla, why are you being so patient? Because I'm paying him. I paid him $25,000 within like a month-long period. It's been like way longer than that. It's been like 3 months. I don't remember when we do all this stupid shit. Fuck. I guess what? Is $25,000 in 3 months a lot? Yeah, I'm paying him almost 10 grand a month. Probably by the end of this month, I will have paid him 10 grand a month. I'm doing good, gorilla. He doesn't seem like he's still playing the menacing music. Gorilla, don't blink. Or do blink? Ah, fuck, I can't tell if he's blinking. How do I communicate with this thing? I thought you spoke his language. I do, like everybody else, I understand what he's saying, for sure. Well, look, the point is I'm in the lead again. We've been tied for so long. We're in a goddamn dead heat, Munch. You gotta accept how these numbers work. It's incredibly clear. Even though they're already cooked by us one time including a Beyblade competition and rocketing you further ahead. We should do that again. That could be the next sub goal, is more Beyblades. Even though Cakes got rid of his old Beyblades like a fucking idiot. Well, they broke. I talked to Keisha about this because I wanted to play. But the previous Beyblades were broke. So he will have to purchase new Beyblades. Beyblades. Get it right! Beyblades! You fucking idiot! Jesus. Why'd you get so mad at me for that? Because it's Beyblades! Gotta have some fucking standards around here! God damn! I'm sorry, Gorilla. I don't mean to shout. Sorry for shouting. Beyblades. Yes! That's all the goddamn time we have. I'm happy that I won. I feel good that I won! Give it up for me! Ah! You're scaring the cats. Sorry. Doing good. I feel good. And I'm happy that I won. And it's great to see all of you. Bye-bye. Hey. Oh, good. It's Jake. Hey. Hi, Jake. Do you understand what we do here? We watch videos. Wow. We're just gonna watch internet videos that chat submitted. Are you okay? Penis. Oh, I don't want to play penis. I do when I get nervous. Penis. Okay, if that's what you have to do. We got to stop media training the host live. Yeah, that's a mistake. Let's watch the last video. No, the first video. Okay. I'll just. You can pick the first one. Okay. You can submit videos at the cream.team in the amongst the web section of the bin threads. What? It's a little confusing. It's kind of a mouthful, but once you're in there, it makes sense, more or less. We got some good stuff today, like this from John Michael. Oh God, we're back to Family Feud. It's a Family Feud clip. Are you excited, Jake? Yes. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Point values are double. We got top 7 answers on the board. Name something a doctor might pull out of a person. Darcy.
A gerbil.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you want Clementine?
I heard about something like that once.
Yes, you said it. You said it. Let me just write out like that.
That's awesome.
First thing you can come up with, just bam, gerbil. Just like that. First answer. Oh, no question. Bam, gerbil. Just like that. Pull it out. I've heard of this. Hey, over here. Gerbil. Gerbil. Name something a doctor might pull out of a person. Bam, gerbil.
That's what happened. That is what happened.
Gerbil.
Oh.
Man,
A baby?
a baby.
You want to play, Steve?
They're gonna play.
Thank you to Daggett on Twitch for the 200 bits. What? Thank you to Daggett on Twitch for the 200 bits. Oh, who though? Daggett on Twitch. Thank you for catching that. I liked that video. You liked it. That's good. Yeah, yes. There was talk of gerbils. I would say maybe he milked it a little long. Not long enough. I could have watched that all day. What's next? This. Courtesy of Daggett. Thank you for the 200 bits. Here's the video. That was scary. Yeah, they could have hit somebody. More like a fire extinguisher. More like a fire extinguisher. What? I gotta think of one. I gotta think of one. That's, you don't have to make a joke. I guess the backdraft carried that all the way to heaven. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you're doing great. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. You don't have to be this stressed out. I'm too stressed out. No, do whatever you need to do, Jake. Here's another video.
I didn't him! I have never once laid hands on Lucario! I have never ridden him till I was quivering! I did not a Pokemon! Give me the evidence! The fact he doesn't have things on him!
By the logic of denying a thing meaning you've done it, which we rely on pretty heavily on the stream, I think she did it. Avali will never beat the allegations. Maybe Avali snuck in and fucked it. Lucario. More like... Lucario used Squirt? No, the person riding it would have used Squirt. Oh! Also, apologies, I didn't realize that you requested Clementine for this. No, Jake, you're fine. You're fine. That's my bad. I just didn't realize there was a request.
I have banana peel on the ground. I'm gonna see if it's really slippery like it is in the cartoons. I'm a little scared. Nah, it's not. Oh. It is slippery. I thought it would be like Really bad. Oh, I'm disappointed. It's really like not that.
Did he die? Yeah. No, he didn't. Which is it? I'm kidding, he didn't die. Can you keep playing Gorilla? Staged? Yeah, I mean, yes. Although I will say it was a pretty good pratfall. Gave a little arc of water. It's kind of a pro move. Pratfall. He was a stupid prat. Fail. This is a 7-ish. That's pretty good. Okay. Viral Reels Challenge. Well, what does that mean? Let's see what we got here.
Tree and let it fall on a neighbor's car. Okay. Look at that! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! I'm sorry. I don't like snakes. I didn't know.
I think we should see that again.
Breathe. We'll have a dead tree and let it fall on a neighbor's car. Okay.
We should see the beginning again.
Look at that! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake! It's fake!
He's fine. Is he? I don't know. No, he's fine. Jake, he's fine. Did he deserve that? Well, he was talking about trees falling on other people's cars. Well, anyway, that was a 9.8. That's like our highest score of the day. He was kind of bloviating at the top. I'll be real. So was it immediate? Was it instant karma, as the kids say? They don't say that. Oh. We're gonna jump around a little bit, courtesy of Live and Sleazy. Here's TikTok Nutter Butter. 1 second.
You have been visited by the Nutter.
Okay, here we go.
You have been visited by the Nutter Butter Man. His intentions are unknown.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
You have been visited by the
Did you like that? No. You didn't? Nope. The Nutter Butter Man. Is that a Golden Girls thing? I don't know. This is the best concept art project I've seen. We're probably gonna have a Nutter Butter Man movie within 5 years if we're not careful. IP is always valuable. All right, let's do 2 more. What the fuck? There's a video of a giant stone penis. I think I can't show it. It's from Live and Sleazy. Of course it is. This is too explicit. My mods are trying to get me banned. No. I won't be tricked. I don't think you're allowed to show at least clear representation. It's animation. Yeah, but I can't like show hentai. What is it? It's a well-endowed stone statue. And then he runs into another penis? I can't show this. Come on. Avali shows yaoi all the time. But like the dick parts? Or is it censored? I can't risk it, guys. I can't risk it. They're already trying to ban me for... No, they're not. Whoa. Nobody cares. Oh man, shake nose. Nobody cares. Okay. But let's not show this one. There's a bunch to show, so we'll show a different one. Well, what the heck is this? Trump, back to politics. All right, let's see what Trump has to say, I guess. We haven't talked about Trump today.
Wow, hey. Been in the vaults for many, many decades, and they said we have to do something like drapes or something because the light eventually affects it. And it's very cool. Oh my gosh. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday. Wow. Think Joe Biden would do this? I don't think so. Do you think he'd think of it? Do you think he knows what it is?
That was you. What? That was you. That was you. Jake, you look more... Nope. That was you. Jake, don't do the swimmy move. Don't do this. Don't do this. I don't think you can mentally handle it. I think we should end on that one. Okay. Jeez. All right, well, thanks for this, Jake. It seemed like it was a lot, so you don't ever have to do it again. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. Wait, do you want to? Yeah. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks, everybody. That was great. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Thank you. Thanks. Okay. Bye. Okay. Well, that's pretty much a stream, right? 2 hours-ish. Oh, you know what? I said we'd talk to Bert. I said I'd let Bert do a story. So we'll end with Bert doing whatever Bert wants to talk about. Here's one more little news.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up.
Hurts. Ladies that against me, they want me to come.
Oh, hey, everybody. I'm Bert. Hello, Bert. What do you want to talk about? Porn. Okay. Yep. Let's break down a little bit of porn news. You said you were going to cover it earlier and you didn't have time. And I think it's important to keep up with news of all sorts. So let's make a little time for the porn. Porn news. It's a porn digital media sweatshop. Let me just pull this story in, and then we'll break it down. How you doing? Oh. I'm doing okay. Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just trying to make sure everybody's feeling fine. It's a touchy subject, but it doesn't mean it's not a serious subject. Pornography. Have you ever done porn? Who knows? Okay. Valnet Blues. How Hassan Youssef built a digital porn media sweatshop. Hassan Youssef. You move me around a little bit. I feel short in that shot. I feel small. I don't like to feel small. Okay, just a sec. What else? I feel like a little guy right here. And I'm bigger than this. There you go. That's right. See? Okay, man. Hassan Youssef is the classic rags to riches story. Or can we get some country beats? Why? It's just feels low energy. I'm a fun guy. I'd love some Morgan Wallen type trap beats. Okay. There we go. This will help the news go down smooth. Anyway, Hassan Youssef, he's born in Quebec, Canada. He's an immigrant from Lebanese parents. He climbed his way to vast wealth by building a digital media empire. First in porn, and now in entertainment news. He's the founder of Valnet in Montreal. He owns Screen Rant, Collider, MovieWeb, and the comic book news site CBR. Collectively earning $260 million in page views. It's collectively driving 260 million page views every week. What would you note in the past decade? Valnet has scooped up the most independently owned fan-facing news sites and is consistently seeking to acquire more. Are we reading an ad for this guy, or is it about porn sweatshops? I'm having trouble telling myself. It's been seeking credibility in Hollywood. Where's the porn part? There's a wrinkle to this story. Okay, we're there finally. Valnet takes over fan site. The playbook will be established. Employees are replaced by contractors, compensation plummets, and writers who complain land on a blacklist that blocks them from working for Valnet sites altogether. The rep spoke to 15 current and former contributors who said Valnet routinely exploits and discards writers while prioritizing mass quantity over quality to churn out mind-numbing SEO bait. Ain't that the truth? You know what I mean, man? Down south, we do things a different way when we optimize our site for clickbait. Oh man, I knew it. And ain't nobody changed the game, man. The whole game changed. Used to be about articles and believing in this country, but nothing is ever gonna be the same because we optimized our site for some SEO clickbait. Yeah, optimize the site for a little bit of SEO clickbait. Oh, there used to be online writers. Now we're just paycheck fighters. Can't say what's in my heart no more. Driving down my truck to the article store. There used to be a cowboy on the internet just write a little bit of articles for Collider, and now I gotta go to the big man shop just to top a little bit of top 10 RoboCop articles. What? Yeah, man, everything changed, man. Real troubling stuff. What's your deal, Bert? I'm just here to share the facts. That's all the time we have. Okay, that's it. Let's raid somebody. Okay. Thanks, Bert. I do already have kind of a... Well, I had a wandering music man. I'm not a wandering music man. I'm Bert. Dylan's on. We haven't raided Dylan in a while. It's still due. Stop messing with his creative process. Yeah, that's fair. All right, well. Oh, what? Let's send you all back for the day. Thanks for hanging out. That's all the time we have for this stream right here. By the way, I'm from New Jersey. Why are you so into country music then? I'm not. Just here to do the news. Thank everybody for watching. Okay, we take it nice and slow and easy, and we all down south, cause we're living live and sleazy. We've been coming straight through with a stream for you. Shout outs to Chad and a big thanks to Greg TU. Oh my god, let's all bait to our good friend Vink218. And I live, you know how I live. I live on top like my boy Commander Gab. And I ain't selling funnel cakes, I got better yet. I got my best boy in chat, yeah, I'm talking funnel web. And I don't love to fight, I just love to shoot straight. But I ain't kicking you out if you love the hate. And on the dawn, yeah, the morning might be starting. I look under the seats and I see my Don Johnson, and you know what? I water the plants right, but I didn't bundle sprout my flowers right. That was the raid, man. I sent it away. You sent away on the worst rhyme. That's my bad. No, I didn't. All right, well, thanks, Bert. That's all. That's the news for the day. That's how you end a news show, young man. We look like we're the exact same age. Nope, you're a young man. I'm an old head.